Hello, my name is Christina Rytab and I'm the IB coordinator here at the Birkerød Gymnasium. In this video presentation, I will give you a short introduction to the IB, to the 2-year IB diploma program, and to the IB at BG. Please be aware that there is also a video presentation on this website about the pre-IB at Birkerød Gymnasium. We are proud of being an IB World School. We have been so for more than 25 years now, and BG is there by one of the oldest IB World Schools in the country. IB World Schools around the world follow the same program curriculum and requirements, but the individual schools will differ more or less in culture and environment. Birkerød Gymnasium is a Danish state school, but a state school with more than 300 international students. It is this mix of national and international which we value highly. What we try to at Birkerød Gymnasium is to shape an IB diploma program within the cultural framework of the Danish educational system, an international education in a Danish setting. Being situated in a town outside Copenhagen, however, a short and manageable train ride, many of our students commute to our school every day. The school is an important part of the local community, and being an IB student, you will have an important role to play here as well with your CAS activities, for instance, at local schools or the refugee center. IBO is an international organization offering educations to children and young people around the world. The first 7 IB World Schools were established back in 1968, Copenhagen International School being one of them, by educators who wished to design an education for young people moving around the world with their parents. Since then, it has developed into 4 programs from kindergarten to 12th, and nowadays it is not only the so-called third culture kids who choose the IB, but also national students wishing to do an academically challenging program taught in English. An increasing number of schools around the world offer an IB program. Close to 5,200 schools in around 150 countries now offer IB programs to more than 1,150,000 students. It is rather fascinating when the final exams are taking place in May each year. Around 85,000 IB diploma program students around the world are doing the same exam papers at approximately the same time. This is the IB mission statement, the aim of the IB educational programs. We have highlighted important words and phrases. With this statement, it is IB's goal to encourage international mindedness in IB students who must, on the one hand, have an understanding of their own cultural and national identity, and on the other, develop an understanding that other people with their differences can also be right. Their goal is to create a better world through education. The IB mission statement is closely linked to the IB learner profile, which describes the 10 attributes that the IB would like to see developed in the students through their programs. The IB learner profile fits perfectly with the Danish learner profile and thereby fits perfectly with the Danish national school as ours, since in the Danish national system we also teach our students the importance of being knowledgeable, inquirers, open-minded, reflective, etc. You can see the IB learner profile, that is the students at the very center of the circle. And who else should be at the center of education? The surrounding circles illustrate that the education consists of what the education consists of. Close to the center, we find the 3 important core elements: the extended essay, theory of knowledge, and the extracurricular creativity, activity, service. In the outer circle, you find the academic subjects. You will study 6 subjects for 2 years. You will choose these subjects yourself, and here you can see what we offer at BG. But you must choose 1 subject from each of 6 subject groups: 2 languages, social sciences, natural sciences, mathematics, and the arts. You will study 3 of the 6 subjects at higher level and 3 at standard. You do not have to choose a creative subject, that is group 6, Instead, you can have subjects in one of the other groups. This way you can get a broad education, but toned according to your main interests. For instance, with 2 science subjects and maths at high level, of course in combination with languages and a group 3 subject. Or, for instance, a combination of 2 group 3 subjects, geography and business, and of course with the other subject groups represented as well. Here you can also see that you can actually do 2 A languages instead of an A and a B. Please remember to read the guidelines on our website before choosing subjects. Read them carefully, and on our website you can also find more information about the different subjects. Apart from studying 6 subjects for 2 years, IB students must do the before-mentioned core elements. There is the extended essay, which is a research project written in one of your subjects that gives the students academic practice, which will be useful later on at the further studies. Actually, several former students have said to me that the first year of university is rather easy after having done the IB. The same goes for Theory of Knowledge, which is a 7th subject which all students must have. It is interdisciplinary and philosophical, and it looks at how issues can be understood differently depending on the perspective. It teaches the students to become critical thinkers by making them ask the question, how do we know this? The extracurricular CAS requirement that all students must meet help them turn into compassionate, responsible citizens. We have many CAS activities on offer at BG. Here you see pictures from the Global Culture Fair, this year's musical, and our yearly MUN conference Bigman. If you would like to know more about CAS at BG, you can find much more information on our website. Universities around the world appreciate IB candidates because of their reputation for high academic standard and critical independent thinking. We have students applying for and getting access to many different further studies, higher educations in Denmark, Britain, USA, Canada, the Netherlands, and many other countries, both at top universities such as Oxford and Cambridge, and at many other good educations. We have highly experienced career counselors who help the students with their university applications and who have extensive experience with the different application platforms, for instance, Common App in the US and UCAS in Britain. For applying for entering the IB diploma program directly, you must have the qualifications, which means that you are at the right educational level and that you have obtained the skills needed to cope with the program. For the IB, it means you must have finished the IB mid-year program, or the British IGCSEs, or the American 10th or 11th grade, depending on the number of honor classes and AP classes you have taken, or the Danish Første, or similar. You can find application information on our website, of course, and we encourage you to read it carefully before applying. All must apply via our online application form. Please notice the application deadline, and also that if you wish to apply for the boarding school, you must send in a separate boarding school application. We have a great mix of young people at BG. We have many different nationalities amongst our IB students, many of them coming from international schools either abroad or in Denmark, and some from national schools either abroad or in Denmark. Some have lived in many countries, some in just one. This mixture of students with many different cultural backgrounds and many different personalities, skills and interests makes the teaching environment here very unique. What is important to us, apart from developing your academic and social skills, is to create an environment in which you feel at home, in which you feel you belong. If you have any questions, you are very welcome to contact us via telephone or email. Thank you very much.